Hi, Rusty Dog here, and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Yes, I'm revisiting this. According to my last game save, it's been almost a year, or at least a year, since I last played this. My garage has gotten a bit bigger since you last saw it. And because I haven't played this since, I think my last game save was certainly in 2019. I don't know if it actually shows it. Let's have a look. Oops. Get back to the menu now. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm going to need a refresher on this. Oh, last save game now, 2020, of course. Okay, that's not good. Right. So there's a lot of DLC been added to this, so I'm going to have all sorts of vehicles coming in. But right at the moment, I seem to have on the jacks on the car lift, seem to have like a Jeep thing, and I've taken all the bits off. It's in a terrible state. I've taken all the bits off, and I don't know where the hell I am with this. I've got bits in my inventory that need replacing. I don't know what the worksheet is on this vehicle. And I don't think the owner's going to be too happy with the fact that I've had it in my workshop for a year. So, yeah, I don't know whether... I don't think that even counts. But I think I've taken off all the offending parts on this that need replacing, and they're going to get replaced, obviously, by new parts and then put on the vehicle. I don't actually feel like doing that right now. What I've got here is my project vehicle, which is a Dodge Charger, Dukes of Hazzard stuff. And some of the body panels are on, some are not. The engine is all done. I did that on the engine hoist. I rebuilt a brand new engine with all new parts. And I want to do the rest of the car. But now that my workshop has expanded and I have a warehouse full of all my bits that I took off that I don't... These are all second-hand parts in here. In here we have my paint booth, so I can now paint cars. I don't know if I can mix colors. I guess so. I really don't know. I mean, what's all this? I haven't really used this at all, but I have expanded into this, and we have another door to go into here and through here. And here, I was trying to figure out what this was, but of course, just looking at the fact that you need that for the exhaust and the fans for the intake, and these, it's quite clear that it is a dyno, and a very well thought out one. It's really got pipes on both sides in case you have dual exhausts, because it's an enclosed space. So very, very cool. This is obviously a rolling road dyno, and then this to keep the engine cool when it's getting, when it's getting hell given to it. Yeah, dyno. So, I also have access to, if we go to the computer, got access to body tuning, engine tuning, custom gearboxes, community car body shops, which I've not even looked at yet. Another body shop, rims. I've got loads of rims I can put on. So, ooh, they look nice. This one. I like these. Look how cheap they are. $40. I hope they fit on the car. These are nice. I've always liked the chrome outside and the black inside. They like the semi-gloss black interior inside of the wheel. They always look nice to me. Interesting. I wonder if you can paint the wheels. Like, for example, this one. I wonder if you can paint the grey a different color. I don't know. Probably not. So, I'd like to finish my project car. Now, there's quite a bit to do on it still. We've got to put interior in, and then body. The dashboard is in. Oh, that's good. But it's been so long since I've played. I don't know what I need to press. Tune parts. Let you change special part settings. Is that for this particular car, though? I have to click. There is no custom gearbox installed. No, but there is a gearbox installed. Right? I mean, I can see it. Let me just have a look. I think you have to go to car status. Ah, not this one. Yeah, that's all the engine. Middle muffler. Piston, eh? Piston rings question mark. No! No, no, don't say that. Don't tell me I put this engine together and didn't put piston rings in. No, come on. Middle muffler. Right, okay, middle muffler. Got a question mark on that. Right, let's get the car in the air and see if there's a middle muffler there. Because if there isn't, then there can't be any piston rings either. Oh, God. No, middle muffler, look, it's there. But wait a minute, there isn't one on the other side. Isn't this a... It's a V, isn't it, this? Oh, God. How do I get out of here? Oh, we definitely have a gearbox. Oh my God. God. Oh my God, there's supposed to be another exhaust. No, this is not good. No piston rings. How did I manage to do that? You know what? This car is doomed. We're doomed. Alright, we're going to have to leave it. Let's get this one sorted. Oh, I just want to get this car out of the garage. Right, so, how do I get to my pad? Here we go. So I need to go home. And parts. All fine, but that's not good until... Wasn't there one... Don't know if I had an option where I could just sell... Yeah, I've got all these maps as well, look. Different barns to go and pick up barn find cars. So these are all the parts I've taken off the Jeep. But I don't know... It'd be nice if there was just one that you could... button where you could just press it and it would just replace all the parts with new parts, like immediately. I can't believe that engine got piston ring. What the hell? Alright, but we need to look at the worksheet for this car because I don't know what it is. Shopping list. I don't know what the orange bits mean. What does orange mean? Oh, okay, it's the different conditions, isn't it? But I don't know whether they want... I don't know whether they want... How do you get to the workshop notes? Ah, here we go. Find and fix any running gear problems. Oh, so I only need to replace these parts. Okay. Alright. So, outer tie rod, inner tie rod, leaf spring, U-bolt. Oh, well if it's the leaf spring U-bolts, do I want to mark the uncompleted job as finished? Yes. Oh, God. I was wanting to abort it. Just say no, enough. Right, so if it's leaf springs, well, we still have leaf springs on the car. We've still got these. Yeah, we've still got these. Why is that still on the car? Is that sound meant to be my overalls? Okay, sorry. It's been a while. I just need to get back into the swing of things here. So let's go to suspension. I've got a leaf spring there. Sort by name. There we go. Make things a bit easier. There we go. So I've got 3, yeah, there we go. I have 3 leaf springs. All right, and also I'm gonna need the bushings as well to go with them, surely. So I guess we're gonna have to I don't know why I didn't do this one. Yeah, this, can we just take this off like this? I don't even know why I took the wheel off, maybe just convenience. And I wish I could just, you see, rather than just be focused on the car like this, just move around easier. Right, now we got to take off the at least it lets me go down there. Right, here we go. And there should be one on the other side. Okay. And we can take that off now. And now this. All right. Probably didn't even need to take the wheel off for it, but so I think what we'll do is replace the it's the bushings, right? So we just need to where was it again, this one? Oh no, not the bushings. So they want they just want the U-bolts replacing. A leaf spring plate and an inner and outer tie rod. What, 4 of them? No, it's not, it's 1. So, outer tie rod, inner tie rod. Let's do those first. So, the outer tie rod, inner tie rod will be all down to... Oh, this is the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Right. I'm going to sort now by condition. And I guess the crap's at the top. Right, these leaf springs though, I wouldn't put that back on the car. 10%, I wouldn't dare. So anyway, these, we need to replace these. No, not yet. Leave those. I think we should get 4. And I'm going to buy 4 new leaf springs. 4 leaf springs, 4 U-bolts, and the outer tie rod and inner tie rod, which I'm looking for. There's the outer one. And the inner one, where are you? There it is. Okay, that's all we need then, I think. Put the whole thing back together and go from there. I think. So if we go onto the main PC, because it's easier than working on an iPad, I go to suspension, and I want outer tie. So we're going to get just the one, right? I think it was saying. I've got one of them. Inner tie. And then we got leaf spring, because I think we should change these. I need 4 of these. And oh no, I don't, do I? I need 8 of these. And these I'm going to change anyway, just because. Whether the customer wants them or not, I'm the mechanic and I'm saying that they need to be changed. Leaf spring plate, might as well put new ones of those on. Now, the other thing is the bushings. I'm going to need 8 of those if I'm going to replace those. Oh, now then, is it small or just normal? Small. Yeah, see, look at the conditions of these things. They're no good. Even the shock absorbers. I mean, this guy's obviously been running the crap out of this car. So yeah, small rubber bushings. We're going to need 8 of those. Back on here. And it quite handily leaves me where I was before. Alright, so we bought all the bits. Let's go and stick them on the car. Do we need to be in a different mode? I've forgotten how to play this. Right. Currently I'm in assemble mode. Let's go back to normal mode. See, there's a picture of the wheel there. That's no good. Oh, the whole diff's off the back, is it? Yeah, I've taken the whole diff off. Why? Okay. No, not examine. Part mount. Ah, that's where I want to be. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Well, you better not. I mean, I'm just going to assemble what parts are listed here. You know, that's it. I'm just going to put on the listed parts and be done with it. Right, so we definitely want that one. Brand new one. And then we have a rubber bushing to go in there. The 8. Oh. Bolt. We can pretend. And I put this one in. And down here. This in. Because without that, we can't put in the U-bolts. 2 on each side, 4 corners, 2 on each corner, sorry. 4 corners means 8 to go in. Perfect. Right. Yeah, I know the condition is crap, but has to go in. Like I bought a new one there. Yeah. How does it let me put... Oh, I see. Okay. Doing this from behind there. Yeah. I was going to say, where's the brakes, but they're clearly drum brakes. So put these back together. It didn't ask me to replace these parts, so I'm not asking... Sorry, I'm not actually going to do anything different to what the customer has asked for, unless I spot something dangerous, you know, safety wise. I hope that's everything gone on there. I think that's one side done. Let's do it. Let's do a front one. And we need to go into part mount. I'm trying to figure out why I took so many parts off. Why did I take the shocks off? Unless, of course, I'm missing something and I actually do have to replace parts that are not green, condition-wise. Like anything that's red or anything that is, you know, orange. But I didn't. I mean, that's not in the parts list of things I have to replace. So, oops, no, we don't want to do that. Go around the other way. Can we? Can't reach it. Can we? Can we? Can we? Click on here and see if we can get to it. Got there in the end. Get in there, George. Pushing. Right. So, let's put the hub on. I still can't. You see, it'd be nice to be able to just mouse back and have your physical self, your virtual self, I should say, move away from the vehicle. Because actually moving around the car is not that intuitive. Drum brakes on the front. Needs that rubbish. Right. Put that in. Unless you got a classic car, of course. Oops, I forgot to put my bloody things in. Need to put my bolts on. If I don't put my bolts on, we're not going to get too far down the road, are we? No. Customer won't even make it. Right, what am I missing that the wheel hasn't lit up? Oh. Oh, sugary. No, what's going on? What am I missing? Why is... Yeah, no, I haven't actually missed anything, so I don't know. At least I don't think I have. Why isn't the wheel lighting up? What am I missing that it won't let me put the it won't let me put the wheel on? Tire, yeah, the wheel and tire. I'm missing something. Okay, well, never mind. You see, oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't know why he's not letting me put the wheel on. I really don't. It should be highlighted. Alright, let's do the other side and then see if I'm actually going to miss something on the other side. Oh god, you can't just get into part mount mode unless you click on a part that's got nothing to do with being mounted. See, look, this wheel goes on regardless of the leaf spring. See, it's highlighted up there, look. The wheel's highlighted the entire time. So clearly I am missing something. Yeah, I didn't think I tightened that nut up properly. You know what they should have as well is I know it would complicate things a lot, but have a like a manual for the vehicle where what I'm getting to is having a torque wrench, and you have to torque certain bolts up to a specific setting, but the only way you know what those torque values are is to look in the technical manuals, that kind of thing. You know, just make it a bit more complex. And I know that next year, I think Q1 of 2021, we're going to be bringing it's going to be bringing out this game again is coming out, but it's going to be hold on, it's going to be in VR, which may or may not work well. I don't see why it shouldn't. See, with this game, look, you can't really miss doing something, but I clearly missed something here. Now the suspension is in, the shock absorber's in, the tie rod is in, both. Yeah, no, it's in. That's in, both ends. The hub is there. What the hell am I missing? The only thing I can do is leave this until the end. I was going to say all I can do is leave it until the end and then see what part I've got left over. But it was... There we go. There we go. I missed that thing on the back, even though that was the thing. Alright, so let's get this rim on. And I can even separate the tyre from the wheel if I wanted to. I could put some nice new rims on this thing if I wanted. But I'm not going to get money off the customer. He's going to say, I didn't ask you for those. Sorry, I keep getting to the continue menu because I think I've got to press escape one more time to get all the way out. But clearly I don't, so... Alright, let's go now into part mount. And let's get the shock on first. Easier to work on. One bolt. One bolt just holding the whole shock absorber on. Lovely. Yeah, I would definitely feel safe. Right, now let's do the leafy. And let's get this bottom bit on. And while we're here, we might as well get these on. Then we'll do the bushings after this. Okay. That. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just having a cup of tea here, but I realized that when I'm doing a video and drinking tea at the same time, by the time I get halfway through my tea, it's getting cold. I like hot tea. Right, I don't think it's got that bit on the back on this side. I don't think so. Let's get this rear axle in. Keep the hub together. Get it all in. Lovely. Next thing is these. Yep, the little cylinder that pushes out the pads. Adjuster. The actual drum goes on now. Then put the rim on. Now the question is, are we done? I don't know. Let's have a look. Yes. Are you sure you want to mark the uncompleted job as finished? Oh. Oh. More stuff? No. I didn't see that. Oh, it's been too long. Leaf spring rear drive axle. I did take those off. Absorbers. Ah, you see. Rear. Okay, we've only got to work on the back end. So the solid rear drive axle. Bloody hell. I can't believe it. Well, of course I can believe it. I mean, I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, plonker. Right, let's just strip the back end off. Now, to get to this axle, we have to really just disassemble the brakes again, I think. At least... Oh, wait a minute, though. Okay, hold on. I'm taking out the solid rear drive axle now, right? And this is the leaf spring rear drive axle. And as far as I'm aware, it was the solid one, right? No, it's not. It is the big one. Oh, and the solid one. Okay, so we need one solid, two solids. We need the two solid rear drives, two shocks, B class, and the leaf spring rear drive. Okay. All right, that's fine. I don't think I need to take the brakes off, but we will see. But I know one thing, that rear axle ain't going anywhere unless I take this side of the wheel off. So, you know what I don't like in this is the way that the rust is represented. I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. Right, so this is what we want to get out. And we want to replace these as well. And now can we get the axle off? No. No, because it's attached to the bloody leaf springs. That's why. Oh. Right. We don't need to take the bushings out, so we can just drop it off here. I hope. Take the plate off. Oh, yeah, because of course the bushings are attached. This is just not fair. Playing with me here. Casks me. Same round the other side. Just take the whoops. Guys having a run around here. Yeah. Oh boy, frustrating. Just like the real thing. Except on the real thing you tend to not miss stuff like this, I would hope. It's just me not paying attention to the work order. I didn't realise that there was two separate items, or two separate lists I should say, to look at. I didn't even realise. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long to... Oh, now what? I've got to drop the exhaust now? Oh, the shocks. Well, the shocks have to be replaced, right? Let's get those off. And they are attached to this axle. Oh no, is it on the hub? Jesus, it is on the hub. Oh, Golden Bennett, just save me. The whole thing's got to come off. See, I've got no... I used to be able to control myself going around these vehicles. But since not playing it for a year, I don't know how to do it properly anymore. Save me. Right. Oh, shush. Now, surely. All right. So we need to buy two shock Bs, right? So shock absorbers or dampers, but we need the Bs, so we need these. Oh wait! Whoa! Okay, that's it. Okay, I just saw another one. I didn't know what it was, but it was the front ones. So two shocks, We know we need that, and we need rear axle leaf spring, this one. Only the one, thanks. And we need 2 of these, right? Solid rear drive axles. Was there anything else? Where are you? Oh, I see you. Couldn't find the Jeep. Solid rear drive axle. And we had rear shocks. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, so we go back. No, we got to click first, haven't we? For some reason. Which zooms us in for some other reason. So we have a brand new axle going on there. Brand new shocks. I mean, this guy's obviously used the Jeep for purpose. You know, he's been going over some really rough terrain, and clearly he's been using it, I suppose, as designed, as a four-wheel drive, you know, off-roader, where I much prefer that the guy does that, you know, with a Jeep and rags the hell out of it. Because clearly he has, with all the suspension. Then you get people who drive big, you know, four-wheel drive vehicles. I'm talking the likes of Land Rover. Okay, probably one of the best in the world, if not the best, when it comes to four-wheel drive and whatnot. But I've seen people driving those vehicles, the Land Rovers and the Range Rovers, which are very capable cars when they're not breaking down. And when it rains, they swerve to avoid puddles. I mean, anyway, my point is, I'd much rather see somebody having fun with a vehicle like this and, you know, using it for purpose, for what it's meant to do, or what it can do, let's say, because you don't actually have to spend your time going off-road with these things. But why would you buy one otherwise? What's the point? You got a field or something, you live in a country, I don't know. Anyway, rambling on, as mechanics would do, I suppose. So let's start mounting bits and pieces. Got the other shock on, didn't we? Yeah. Now then, put the leaf spring plate on. Get these on first. I think in reality I would probably put the bushings on first. I don't know, would I? I don't know. There's probably an order to it. But do the middle bit first, and then I've got some movement, the leaf spring, to put the bushings in still. I think I'd probably do it that way, rather than put the bushings in and leave the bottom bit wobbly. I don't know if I would. Yeah, probably the bushings would go in first, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Which, if you're going to put a leaf spring back, do you put these on first, or do you put the bushings? Obviously, the bushings go into the leaf spring, but do you attach it back on the car by the bushings first? I would say not. I would put it with the bracket first. But what do I know? So this whole rear end has been pretty much replaced, apart from the brakes and stuff. Why the guy wouldn't just say fix anything that's, you know, nearing the end of its life, I don't know. Especially if you're driving off-road and stuff. All right. So my question now is, are we done? Well, we're done there. Rear axle. Oh gee. Knuckle housing B. Bloody hell. Which one of these? I don't know which side. Looking like it's looking very much like it's this side. Oh god. Yeah, it's looking like it's this side. Driving me up the wall. It's because, you know, I did something which I shouldn't have done. And that is leave a vehicle on a, you know, here like this for so long. Then you come back to it after a year and you think, what the hell did I need to do to this? Oh no, this whole thing is... I was hoping to actually try and get away with that, but no chance. Right, rear axle knuckle housing B, knucklehead. Let's buy it from here if we can. All that for a $76 part. Who would have thunked it? Right. Now, all we have to do, again, is just put the whole thing back together. There we go. Right. Thankfully, assembly is rather quick. That's going in there from the back of the axle there, but stand on this side. All right, now we're done. Surely it has to be it. What? What drive shaft? Okay. Bloody click something here. Right now it's not letting me click a damn thing. There we go. Obviously must have needed to take this out. Oh, of course, to get the rear axle out. See, I was clued in back then. I knew what I was doing. No, I don't. Better get out. Am I finished now, please? Thank you very much and good night. Ah, I'm surprised I got paid anything for that. Right, so now we don't have a car in the shop. All I've got is my project car, which I've missed the bloody piston rings. How did that happen? I can't believe that. I cannot believe there's no piston rings in here. You've got to disassemble the bloody engine just to get to it. Well, yeah, you do. But to disassemble most of the engine, it's like any project car, isn't it? It just will never get finished. Maybe I can put some custom parts on this. I don't know if there's any Challenger, or not Challenger, Charger custom parts. Then I've got to paint it. That's what I wanted to do, is paint this and put it on the dyno. And right, let's see if we've got any jobs to come in. Ooh, a Maserati. Interesting. Oh, an Austin Mini Cooper Rally. Oh, man. Hee hee. Lack of engine power. Replace timing related parts. Well, don't give me the answer. Car is loud. Anybody wanting a respray? Loud when accelerating. I wonder what that can be. Repair all engine faults. Brake problems. BMW 507. Oh yeah! 507, I thought. Have they just made that up? But no, it is. It's a real thing. It's a mod car, this one. Alright, let's have a look at... I'm tempted to look at the Maserati because we may have to do diagnostics on that. But the Mini Cooper. I've got 23 seconds to make up my mind. Do it. Gotta have a Mini in the shop. I can have anything here from a Mini to a Pagani... Pagani's Zonda, I think, or the Huayra, I think we can get in here. There it is. Oh, geez, on a cracker. We've got to get this thing painted. Just look at the size of meter, the Mini. Just because I'm diligent, I would really want to just paint this for the customer. Look at the old rally thing on the top. I was just going to say, where's the spotlights? But they have them, but they don't have them in the triangle formation. Oh. Will this thing even fit on the car lift? What a mess. Right. Take a look. Lack of engine. Oh no! I was going to put it on the tuning, but of course the car is so old, it's not going to have an OBD port. God. Oh. We could do the body panels first and then... See, this is another thing, is when you get a list of parts like this, as far as I know, there's no way of just noting down all the parts, short of physically doing it with a pen and paper to know what you need. You know, and to go and order all the bits in one go. All right. So, looks like a lot of parts are getting replaced anyway. I could paint it, but it would just... I mean, they wouldn't give me any more money for it. Get the boot open. Oh, I love these cars. Can we crank it? So, let's get it up on the lift. No good in the dyno. No good in the paint shop yet. Car lift to C, car lift to A. All right. So, what do we know? We know that the car has a lack of engine power. So in an old car like this, first thing I'm thinking is spark plugs, ignition wires, distributor, that kind of stuff. But it only says 3 parts. Now it could be that one of the spark plugs is okay, and you know, other ones perhaps not so much. Could be fuel rail. Yep, could be that. Oh, is this the throttle body? Yeah, well, that's not going to help. But it's not starting. Now that's going to be down to I mean, it has got a timing problem, timing belt, and a belt tensioner needs replacing. If the timing is off, then it's not going to start over anyway. So timing belt, I4 single overhead cam, belt tensioner, and a water pump. But we can replace those parts first because we know about those. So let's go and do that. So timing belt, I4 sock, water pump, I4, and belt tensioner. So we need one of these. Oh, is it this one, I4, on its own? I think so. Belt tension. Okay, so we've got to remove all the bits. So this is your serpentine belt, and then this is the water pump that needs replacing. So let's get this off first. Oh no, we can't. Okay. Why? Why won't the timing cover come off? Hello? Oh, don't tell me it goes all the way down there. Okay, so belt's off first then. Water pump needs to come out. That is knacked. That is totally knacked. Crankshaft pulley has to come off. And there's the belt tensioner, is it? No, it's a roller. Okay, now we can get this off. There's the belt tensioner. And did they say to replace the timing belt? All right. Now we're going to go into part mount. And we have a brand new timing belt. Because you certainly don't want that to go. And you might be on the lookout for a new engine. Crankshaft pulley, which looks to be in okay condition. Brand new water pump, get that in there. And I think that's it. We can just start putting the belts on now, right? Oh no, I need that. I need the roller. I forgot about the roller, 'cause I'm such a good mechanic. Okay, so lack of engine power doesn't mean that the car can't start. It just means that if it does start, I've got to get it off the lift to start it. The hell. It's a Mini. You can get the door open up this easy. If it's got lack of power, the exhaust as well could prevent maximum power. Yeah, I'm going with spark plugs and maybe even the battery as well. I don't know. La-dee-da-da-da. Garage lift. Hey. find it at some point. If I put it on C, it's going to go over on this lift over there. I prefer it over here. It's easy to work on. Right, so what do we know? Well, we've replaced all the timing parts. It needs oil. I'm not doing that until, there's no point doing that. Car is loud, so exhaust problems and lack of engine power. I'm still sticking with my spark plug thing for now, but also possibly not, because this throttle body, that is certainly no, not part mount, forget that. That is certainly an issue that we need to look at. Accessible from the engine bay. Where do you think I am? I'm in the engine bay. I'm in the engine bay. How are you? Don't tell me you want me to lift the car up. That's ridiculous. Don't be silly now, come on. Alright, it wanted it off the ground for reasons known to no man. Oh, the fuel rail is knackered. So it might not be a spark plug. Oh, what's this? Yeah, fuel filter. There you go. Kind of gives it away when it's as rusty as hell. There you go, that's it. So the fuel filter would definitely stop your car from starting. So would a fuel rail, and a throttle body. Yeah, make it run quite rough, I would imagine. I don't know whether it would actually stop it from starting or not. Probably. Alright, so fuel filter, fuel rail, MPI, and throttle, I4. So throttle. Fuel filter. And fuel. This one, MPI, right? All right. So we can go and put those on the car, I suppose. Can't think why we would need to take them off again. So let's put the throttle body on and screw that in. Oh, apparently there are no screws. Fuel filter and fuel rail. Great. Right. So what do we have now? So lack of engine power, timing parts replaced. So oil. Noise from the engine. Oh, from the engine bay. Oh, that was from the timing belt. Okay. Car is loud. Has to be the exhaust. So I don't think any of what is remaining should stop the car from cranking over and starting. Let's put that to the test, shall we? Because you can't put the diagnostics on. It's a pity you can't like hook up. Oh no, never mind. I don't know. I just wish I could start the car from here without having to move it. So to move the car... I just want to hear it start and run. Yay, we got it. Can we rev? Run, run, run. I don't know why the speedometer is showing maximum. Okay, it's running. Right, but it does need oil and it does need an exhaust. Didn't sound particularly loud there. I'd like to have revved it though. Maybe if you could take it outside and put it on the road. But let's get it up. We'll take a look at the exhaust. So we'll take a look at the exhaust first, do that. And then, because it has to be, right? I mean, it just has to be. Rear clamshell? Heard it been referred to as that before. Oh no. Oh, I've got to take the bolts off up there. Oh, I can't access it from here. Oh, part not discovered still. Car is loud. Yeah, oil filter. I'll be getting to you. Lock. It looks like the manifold is shot as well. It's probably these two parts, but that exhaust doesn't look like it wants to come off for some reason unless I take the manifold off. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Look at the size of those wheels on the back. Alright, so we need to get to the exhaust manifold. So, no, not there, here. I mean, it just looks pathetically rusty, doesn't it? Rusty. Get these bolts off. And then we've got that, which we can't take off until... oh, now... now we can get to the spark plugs. Jeez. That can't be right, surely. You got to take the exhaust manifold off before you can get to the spark. What? What kind of convoluted configuration is this? I think the other part is this exhaust, part of the exhaust here. Okay, I think that's what that is. Yeah. So, front exhaust section and exhaust manifold. Let's order some new parts. So, front exhaust section and exhaust manifold. The exhaust manifold is i4, but I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, I thought it was just i4. I wish I'd paid attention in class. Is it this one, front exhaust section? Oh, I don't know, I forgot. Yes, front exhaust section and exhaust manifold, single overhead cam, i4. Alright. How can I possibly... Oops, whoops, 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 I'm all over the place. And still all over the place. It's not escape, you're already out away from the car. Okay, so front exhaust section we want, and the other one is Stradale exhaust pipe. and the other one is I've got why do I have a feeling that I'm going to need to replace that clamshell thing? I'm sure I saw that in the list at some point. Dear. Okay. It's not replaceable. You have to actually click on something in order to go into part mount mode. Okay. Right. Yeah, this the clamshell thing. Let me see if I can press escape here, come out. Pretty sure it was on the list. Oh, I have to look at the car, don't I? So, see, rear clamshell B. But that's a body part as opposed to a engine part by the looks of things. Rear clamshell B. And in my inventory, yeah, rear clamshell B. That looked like an exhaust to me. Clamshell. Maybe that is the exhaust. Got little fat wheels on it, hasn't it? Alright, so we need to get all the manifold stuff back together. So right click, part mount, and not too difficult this really, just putting on manifold. No gaskets, I noticed. I'm assuming the gasket came with the part. Okay. So, how are we doing on this? So, car is loud, done. Lack of engine power, done. Replace timing parts, done. Oil I haven't done yet because there was no point. That's done. So that's it. Now, if all we have to do is replace the body panels, then now we can go and put the new oil in. And the new filter, obviously. But to do that, we've got to get the old oil out. Oit. If you're from Canada. Is that how you pronounce it in Canada? Oit. Right. Let's take it oit. Now, I don't have one of those fancy pump things. Accessible from engine bay. I just want to take it off. I don't want to put the oil in yet. But it seems it wants it on the floor for that. Well, okay. I didn't mind it going up in the air there. Ah, it goes straight to the oil thing. That's no good. That's no good. Okay. I thought I could just take off the oil cap and then just raise the car, but... Right, where's my oil thing? Okay, so we're going to now remove the drain plug, whatever the hell that is. Oh. Okay. Oh, wasn't a lot of oil in there. Okay. So let's buy a new oil filter. Well, aren't these just nice? Okay, we have a new filter on there. Lovely. Do 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 do. Oops, I should have held it, shouldn't I? Yeah, Mini's quite easy to work on. Yeah, wait till we get a Pagani Zonda in here. Have a look at the engines of those things. A little bit more complex, I would well imagine. Now, how do I manifest this thing? Here we go. How do I know when I'm done? Wouldn't it be, I mean, wouldn't you want to... You can, right? You can, there we go. There you go, it's at the max. Lovely. I was just wondering, can I check the oil level? Because it's kind of a standard procedure, really. Okay, so... I'm saying we're done. That's it. Right, we need to replace the damaged parts, so in order to do that, I'm going to have to get the car off here. I really want to respray this car, but it might want me to strip things down that I don't want to strip down. Like, you know, headlights off and everything, just so there's a body shell left, I don't know. Right, anyway, we're just going to do what the customer wants. Do I have to write all this down? Because otherwise, how do I... Can I not put this on a shopping list? There is a shopping list in your... Like, if you go here, I think you can have such a thing as a shopping list. I have seen it somewhere. Yeah, I have seen it somewhere, but I don't know the hell it was. Ah, shopping list here. And that's so you can keep referencing the parts you need. But how do I remove from the shopping list? And how do I add to it? I can't remember. Oh, what's this? What's this? Part notes. Add part to notebook. Well, I don't see how this doesn't come to the same thing, really. So you got hood, rear clamshell B. Okay. So hood, right click, and then add to list. But the rear clamshell B, I've taken it off the car already. Not that it matters. So hood off. Oh, this is annoying, this is. Right, these two are off. Front end C, whatever the hell that means. Front left fender, front right fender. I don't know what front end C is. Is that this thing? Guess so. Okay. Front bumper. Right headlight, that's already gone. Left and right tail lights. Okay, next. Rear right fender, right side mirror. And whatever the other, what was the other thing? I think it's this. Yeah. Right, I think that's it. Oh, bloody hell, stop pressing escape. Stop going to the wrong menu. I think that's everything that's off. So ideally now, I'd like to go to part notes and just add everything that's been taken off the car, instead of adding the entire car. Anyway, I can probably try and remember from memory some things. The Pagani Zonda Revolution front clamshell. Never heard this term, but how are we going to fix the Mini if the part isn't here? Unless it's in a different place. Oh dear. Community Cars Body Shop, there we go. BMW M3 E36. Oh my god, really? Well, this is the one we want anyway. BMW i8 M3. I'm going to have to look at some of these. Bugatti Veyrons. Oh, I'm going to go back to the mods. Check out some more cars. Right, okay. Oh, I'm guessing we've got to stay there then, right? For all the other parts. So if I just go Austin. Try spelling it right. I know I need this, and I know I need that. Oh no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Go back a second. This one's got the flare on it, which I think we had, right? Left tail light. Rear right fender. I don't know if it's B or not, so I'm going to leave that for now. I know we needed a mirror. I'll come back to the other parts because I'm not quite sure whether they're B or not. Well, let's get the let's get the lights on. And we've got, it is B, okay, so the wing as well I would imagine would be, did I walk too far away? I did. Okay, it is B. Alright, so we need front end, 2 fenders and a hood. So right fender B we need, left fender B we need, front end B, I'm guessing, I'm guessing it's the B hood as well. Maybe the normal Mini is the hood, and the Rally Mini is the B one. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, the normal hood, and hood B is the Rally one. What I meant to say. Yeah. I know we had to do a headlight as well, didn't we? Did we? I think so. Get back to it. Right, front window, I know I had to replace that, so that can go on. Hood, we bought. Funny how they don't ask me to paint it. Why don't you ask me to paint it? Take it in the paint booth and do your really nice, smooth job on this thing. Oh God, it's C, of course it is. Right, okay, it's C because it's a rally car. So we need to... Well, that's going to cost me, isn't it? How do I get to my inventory? Yeah. All right, let's get the front end on then. Nice. Right, I think that's all the parts that I bought, but I clearly need to put some others on, which is the headlights and whatnot. Faulty parts found. Hood. I don't think so. Rear right fender B. Right side mirror. Why are they still showing up as faulty? Oh, I didn't buy it. But the hood I did. Look. Unless it's the wrong hood. I'll bet it's the wrong one, you know. It is. It's just the standard one. Not paying attention in class. Because I assumed it was all going to be B, that's why. And that's what's costing me loads of money. Pity I can't just take it back to the shop and give it to them. Say, look, I bought the wrong part. This assemble mode takes itself off very easily. Right, we know. I don't think I bought it, did I? I can't remember. So we know it's this one. God damn, that's pricey. Okay, for some reason the fuel cap went on at the same time. I didn't know there was a fuel cap on both sides of this car, but it is a rally car, so it's obviously been updated. Right, what are you missing now then, you? Rear clamshell, yes. Front bumper. Right headlight B. So front bumper and right headlight B. Leave the right headlight B. Assemble mode. not messing around with these prices, are they? I guess it's rally car prices though. Yeah, it's really annoying, this assemble mode, that it keeps, you know, you only have to move a couple of paces. And it kind of, oh, I need a new front bumper. Okay, so new front bumper, rear clamshell I've already got. See, I can't even get the damn part off. Koenigsegg. Gotta get myself some more of these modded cars. Now then, rear clamshell B, which I know I already have. Fitting it's going to be fun. Oh, I can get it. Can get it. I think we're done, guys. I think we're done. Goodbye. Oh, license plate needs to go back on the front. Playing with me. Well, help me out here then. Why? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. What license bloody plate? Where? There. Jesus, it was buried inside the, look where it is. Now, what you can do with all my spare parts, I've got my warehouse here. And I can store things like store maps. This is all the things that, look, all the Dodge Charger bits that I took off my my Dodge Charger. They're all waiting to go back on. Well, the interior's waiting to go in, but I've also got, I might put a new interior in and also body parts. All the parts that I currently have in stock. Anything that's green or in decent condition, I can... What the hell is that? Yeah, I can take it off and then just sell it and stuff like that, but sell it later or put it onto a different car or whatever. So right now in my inventory, I've got all of this. I'm just going to do sell parts. Sell parts. Let's just say yes to that. I'm going to say anything that's not 100%, sell everything. Alright. So we've got the barn location maps as well. Oh, your map is full of barns. First off, visit some of them. So this is another thing we can do. Apart from just right-clicking and going to orders and then finding, you know, some orders of cars. That's a horrible looking car. Jesus God. No prizes for guessing what that was. Yeah, we can actually go and do a barn find thing. So, quite how to do that though. I think we have to leave. Have I got... Oh, okay. thought it said I had 2 stored cars, but it's not. It's just I've got 2 levels. What's out here? I don't know. Is it the map? See, I don't know if I can access. I don't know how to get to the map. Come on, little gear cogs. Come on. Put some oil on those gears. Main gate. Ah, here we go. So yeah, so what we can do is visit barns and see if we can find anything of interest. So let's visit this barn for $50. Jesus. Uber drivers, taxi drivers, whatever you want to call them. See if we can find anything of interest. A bit dark in here at the moment. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, I've been looking for a Mayan M3 left headlight. Not really. Oh, and there's a BMW M3 front end in here. There's also a car. It's an oldie-woldy one. Oh God, it's one of those Roadrunner things. See, now this is another project car. You could just buy it, fix it, do it up. But then I'm going to have 2 project cars on the go. Don't mention project cars. I'm going to have 2 projects on the go. But this car, oh, these are good, man. I mean, in the real world, these are pretty. They fetch pretty good money, right? I don't know. Oh, it looks like the intake is a bit worn. There's a pipe down there that's a bit worn. I don't know what the grey means, probably because it's not been examined. We don't know what condition it's in. Car price $26,000. Car value $27,000. So this is what's wrong with it. Don't talk to me about piston rings. Yeah, I mean, look, all these are all parts of the engine and bodywork, not bodywork. Like the suspension and the brakes and stuff that we don't know what condition they're in. So like any project car, you're literally going to have to be stripping this thing right down to find out the condition of every single part. It's tempting because of what it is. It's one of these. Is it a Plymouth or something, Roadrunner? I don't know my American cars that much, but I know that this tail on the back is Roadrunner or something. So forgive me for not knowing. Oops. Anything else in? Oh my God! An old Porsche. Price $64,000. A DLC car. But again, you've got to strip the whole thing down. Piston rings. I mean, we don't know what's wrong with it. We'd have to be put on the diagnostics as well, because this car probably has. Obviously, there's no engine in the front of a Porsche, but this car probably has enough. I don't know if it's new enough. I think it is new enough to have a diagnostics port. I don't see why not. The engine looks crap though. I don't know if I fancy any of these cars. I mean, I would like No question I would like to have this Roadrunner, but the problem with it is, it's a hell of a web. The problem with it is that it means I'm going to have 2 project cars in my garage, and I think I still need to finish the one I'm on. So, let's go back. Now if I go back to that same barn, assuming it's still available on the map, is it the same cars that are there? Can I go back and buy that car later? Now the fact that on here the piston rings are question mark doesn't mean they're not there. Yes it does, because the middle map. Piston rings, like where are they? Where are they? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's a whole set of rings. So, as much as I don't want to have to do this, I have to do this, and that's take the engine out. I don't know how to do it though. Oops. What did it say there? To install engine, first unmount the valve push rod. V8 overhead valve F. Is that what this engine is? No, I've got to unmount the gearbox, of course. Man, oh man, oh man. No piston ring. What an annoyance. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is gonna kill me. Clearly I'm just gonna have to concentrate now on my project car, because start a motor first. The annoyance level for this is off the charts. I mean, only because piston rings are... oh, I can probably take it out with the clutch still in. Only because the piston rings are the most, you know, deepest thing to get to. Oh, drain the oil out. You see, this engine was all ready to go. It just needed interior and body parts. I thought I had it all ready to go, but no, I messed it up like an idiot. Fresh oil just going to waste. Gotta be done. Right, that's it. It's taken the engine out. V8 overhead valve mag. What? I want to go on. No, that's what I did before. I created a new engine and I built a brand new one. lay it down with... Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, right. I can't believe I've got to drill down and take all... Oh, God, no. Seriously bad. Seriously bad, guys. This is not good. Suppose we'd better start stripping. Go away. Brand new parts, everything. I built this engine from scratch, from all brand new bits. Now I have to strip the damn thing down. Oops, got to take the clips off. Nice touch. Oh God. Just the thought of having to strip this engine down to... This is just... What if there are piston rings on it? I just want to... Let me just take off this one side. There can't be... It can't have piston rings, otherwise it would have said so, right? But why the hell did it let me put the pistons in? Why would it let me put the pistons in if it couldn't, you know? What? Yeah, if there was no rings on it, why let me put the pistons in? Everything's new on this. Spark plugs as well, I mean, obviously. All right. I don't think we can just pull a piston out. No. They're exposed there. In fact, I probably didn't have to... Did I have to take all this nonsense off the top? Because the pistons can get pulled out from the bottom, right? Flippity jibbity. I mean, if that is possible, I can just picture people screaming, "You can just take the sump off and pull everything out from the..." Blah, 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 blah. I can just... Yeah, well, fair enough. I messed up. I don't know. Or maybe I did. I don't know if I did or not. Don't tell me that this doesn't come off. Oh, okay. I was freaking out. I thought, don't tell me I've got to take all those belts off the front and the fan and everything. But yeah, look, see, we can just pull the pistons out from here. So let's get the rod cap off. Let me just take one piston out because I want to just see. Oh yeah, no, we still have... Oh God, we got to take the bloody... Of course, the crankshaft has to come out. Oh no, wait a minute. Yes! It doesn't. It doesn't. We can pull the piston out. Of course we can. Push the piston up the chamber. No, why not this one? How come we took one out and not the other? Because of its rotation. Don't confuse me. Not a mechanic. Why does one come out and not the other? If it's the position of the crankshaft, am I allowed to turn the crankshaft? Yeah, because I know to take the crankshaft out, I'm gonna, I mean, I have to remove all the front bits. Like all this. I don't think, bugger off. Don't, I'm trying to get it to rotate and I can't. Let's just do this. But it's not letting me focus on a part. I'm trying to get myself looking at this fan. Moving around the engine and stuff like that is extremely clunky. I mean, it's very possible. Right, the crankshaft won't come out unless the pistons come out. See, that piston's not going to come out until... Yeah, until these other pistons come out. But how the... You know what, I think I may have to access it from the top. Maybe half the pistons come out from the top and half the pistons come... No, but why? Oh, this one's not even taken off yet. Now these don't come out, and that could be... I need to pull them out from the other side. I actually don't know. Oh, God, because I didn't take all this cack off. Okay. That's what. Take this off. But yeah, so I did need to take all this off then. I didn't waste any time at the top. The engine. This side has the exhaust manifold on, so that's going to come off. Thankfully we can leave the valve springs on it. Right. Now engine, now, okay. Forget what I'm thinking, forget what I'm thinking. Save me. Save. Can't take. Right, there's another one that's still in there because stupid me didn't undo the damn cap here. Right, the pistons are out. Now, here's the thing. Can I just type in piston rings, or are they certain ones? I'm guessing it's right. Right? Now then, how do I make sure that that when the piston goes in, it has the rings on it. See? Like, what is this? Right, I'm stuck. Right, guys, something fishy's going on here. I already had a set of piston rings, normal ones, but maybe the ones I bought are the wrong ones, right? But regardless of anything, regardless of any of that, if I already had piston rings on it, because obviously it's not going to let me put the pistons in without the rings on. So why the hell was it questioning the part? I mean, I just feel like, I don't know if I can load a saved game from before, I don't know. But I just feel like this is singularly the most annoying, just the pure lack of information, right? So you've got your pistons ready to go in, right? So you've got piston with con rod. Piston rings, right? So it did have them. You see, the game will not let you install a piston without the rings. Is it that it had question marks on it? Because I don't understand this. Did it have a question mark on it? There's no status here anymore, is there? It must have had a question mark on it because it was an no, I was going to say a part that it hasn't been tested yet. But it can't be. The engine was built correctly. Dear. Return to main menu without saving. I don't know where I am now. I might still have the Mini. Okay, let's go to continue. I think when I gave the Mini back to the customer, it would have auto-saved the game. Is the engine still in the charger? Would be. Oh, thank God. Right, so if I go here, we know it hasn't got a middle muffler, we know it hasn't got piston ring, we know it hasn't got a, not fucking, rear muffler, middle muffler, not there, we know that. Why do piston rings have question marks on them? Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Try and do. So what we're looking for is no, we're not looking for that. We are looking for yeah, all these parts are still missing. I'm going to buy all them brand new as well. So, middle muffler, rear muffler, overhead valve. Middle muffler. And rear muffler. V8 overhead valve, which is there. I'm going to install that right now. Or maybe we are, maybe we're not. Dear me, guys. Does this exist? No. Oh, and you walk down the correct way. Okay, so we need the down pipe thing. Yeah, this thing. It connects the exhaust manifolds to the exhaust, but I don't know what part that is now. Does it tell us? I think it must do. Oh, we need another one now? No, it's probably the same one. Yeah, look. See, they're fitted. So, okay. The problem for me then is that I don't understand the question marks. I don't understand what the question marks are for. Because clearly we've got two rear mufflers, we've got two middle mufflers, unless of course, look, these are 100%. Well, that one is, that one isn't. I'm pretty sure they're both exactly the same. Parts. And if it was the wrong one, surely it would say, look, swap options we can change for different engines, I guess. Now, I don't know, is there any more exhaust parts here? So front exhaust pipe, front exhaust section. Pipe is B, section is D. Front exhaust pipe B, front exhaust section D. Front exhaust pipe B, front exhaust section D. It's this. Okay. So let's see if the car will accept this, and at least we'll have the exhaust fitted. Don't know why I've got to be all the way over there to fit an exhaust, but it seems I do. I actually was wanting to go and start the car. Now bring the car down and just start it, but you can't because you've got to get it off the ramp. Like in the real world, you'd be able to crank it over and see if it works. So now it's telling me I need, see, as the parts come like this, oh, now you can put this part on. So now that's when I go and buy them. That's the point where I go and buy the parts, because that's when I know, I need a new part for this, I need a new part for that, but I don't know which new parts I need until the time comes. And somehow I'm magically transported to the front of the car. Don't know quite how that happened. So, leaf spring rear drive axle. That's what I need now. And was that a fuel tank? Yeah. So fuel tank, leaf spring rear drive axle. Okay. All new. All new parts for me. Nothing, going to keep it stock, nothing modified yet. I don't even know if I can modify things on this yet. Obviously, if I do it later, just like in the real world, it's going to cost me more because I'll have to sell parts that I bought that I didn't use. Okay. We have a fuel tank on now. We have, I don't know who's putting the fuel in, but because it's going to start even without fuel. So now we get onto the suspension, and we have the prop shaft here, or drive shaft as it's known. So a drive shaft. How nice it would be just to right click and be able to buy the part right from here. Instead of having to escape, right click. What was the other thing? Drive shaft and what? Oh, the leaf spring. Get the drive shaft first, I think. Yeah, so we're actually building a car from scratch, just from an, because this car just started as a shell, really, just a shell of a car. I think I got it from a barn find, I'm not sure. And I took all the parts off it all together, everything, and threw them all away. Well, they're in my warehouse. But maybe things like the seats, I don't think I want to keep them because nothing's really in good condition from this car anyway. I just want to refit it all brand new. It's like doing a concourse restoration, really. So rear shock B and leaf spring. I'm going to need the small bushings as well, maybe, but we'll see. Maybe large bushings. Great. I forgot what it bloody. So, rear shock. 2 of these. 2 of these. Bloody leaf springs. I mean, it's the most prehistoric suspension you could possibly fit on a car. I mean, they were using those in Little House on the Prairie. Horse and carts had leaf spring suspension. Corvettes had leaf spring suspension for quite a while, as I recall. The latest models obviously don't, but well, not obvious, but you would have hoped that they don't, and they don't. So we'll get to the bushings and whatnot later. That other shock on. I can't seem to find where it is. There it is. Lovely. Now then, we know we need the plate. Are these small bushings? Yeah, so small rubber bushing leaf spring plate, and then the U-bolt things. Okay, I think I can do that. I think I can. So let's go with these. We need 2 of these. We need 4 of these. All rubber. We need 4 of these. What I'm not sure about is the shafts that go. Okay, already something's already there, at least up to there. Yeah, so it's kind of the same as the Jeep, pretty much. Yeah, looks like same as the Jeep, really. So we'll get the plate on. Get the leaf spring bolts in. While we're here, get the rubber bushings. Why can't it? The hell was that? Why can't it put me in a better place? I've got no movement here. You've got to do it with the keys. You can't do it with the mouse. And again, moving the mouse wheel back would be a great way of moving the guy back. You know, just so he can move away from the car. But this is zoom in and out. That's all it does. It doesn't, like when the zoom is finished, it doesn't move the guy away from the car, which would be really handy. Rear axle knuckle housing B. Hey, knucklehead. And I won't know what part goes in after that. I mean, I do know, but I won't know. And the computer won't tell me until I fit that on. I know what it is. It's the same as the Jeep. It's that one that slides inside that pole. This pole, axle. Oh, my words are not my friend. See, and that all got messed up because I'm not in part mount mode. Could see that before. It zoomed in and didn't zoom back out again. Realized how this was. See? And now I'm nowhere near the other side. Alright, so we know that we need 2 of these rear axle knuckle housings. And I know what I need to go in there, I just can't remember the name of it. So it's these, and we need 2 of these. And then, what I think we need is these solid rear axles. I think we need 2 of those afterwards. In fact, I'm so sure that I'm prepared to put $246 on the fact that I'm wrong or right. I've got to buy the wheel hubs first. I'm pretty sure it goes right in there, right in the owl. Right in the owl, man. It's where it goes. I'm pretty sure it does. But we need wheel hub 4. We need 2 wheel hub 4s now. See, when I press escape, it moves me completely away from where I was. I don't know why it can't just keep me in position. Anyway, enough whinging. Wheel hub 4. I would like to have 2 of those. Now, I'm waiting to get to the rims. I'm hoping I can put some custom rims on this. Rather than the just standard. Bleh. But what I don't know is if I can just pick any rims from the shop and then just go with that. I'm hoping that is the case. There we go. Solid rear axle, there you go. I was right. Of course, man, of course I was right. Right about me, Luke. Now then, I need to do the same thing on the other side to keep up. We'll put the solid rear axle in. Yeah, so this has got the exact same parts as the Willys Jeep that we did earlier, surprisingly enough. And so we're going to need 2 drum wheel cylinders and then whatever the brake drum, disc brakes, drums, pads are. So let's go to drum. Oh, we'll need these as well, right? So we may as well get 2 of these. We're going to need 2 of these. Also, we're going to need a brake pad. Yeah, but not though. Drum, brake. Oh my god. Pads. Okay, well, we'll have to see what it's called when we get there. I don't know. To me, they're brake pads, but obviously to the Car Mechanic Simulator, there's something else. Shoes. Well, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You want to go with shoes, we can go with bloody shoes, whatever you want to call them. We still call them brake pads here, but what do I know? Now then, we did buy the brake drums, and the pity I can't choose to go discs and do a disc brake conversion on these. Pity I can't choose to do that, because that would be pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool that would be. Yes sir, indeed. So I could buy, for example, 2 discs and it just happens to fit on. I don't know whether you can. I would say not. But what do I know? Now, here we go. In the same way as I've said, can I just go and buy discs and fit those on? Here we have wheels to go on, the ones that I have already in my inventory. But these are the original Charger wheels. But what I want to know is, can I fit my own rims on? And then take the tires off using my tire machine, take the tire off and just fit a new one on there. Get a new rim on there. Right, so this one's all done and dusted. This one isn't, but it is ready to go. To part mount mode. Sometimes the light reflects in such a way, makes it hard to see. Get all this together, and at least then we'll have the rear end of the car done. All right. Now, wheel rims. Well, let's find out. So, if we're going to go into, I think this might be the only place. Because we've got body tuning, but I don't think they do wheel rims. And regardless, didn't need, don't know why I did that, but regardless, this place has got loads. So I haven't decided on a color for the car yet. I'm thinking blue. I want to go with these guys, but size and our offset, well, I don't know. How do I know? It's not letting me put it in, actually. So this is let me put it in. How do I know the offset of the wheel? Right, if I go into my inventory, I don't have I don't have it here. Now I think if I go here and go to, oh sugar, and go to part mount mode, vintage tire. Ah, Rim Atlanta. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, go, go back again. Go back again, just a second. Rim Atlanta. There we go. There's a picture at the bottom there. Okay. So Rim Atlanta. Let me have a look in the workshop, because if I've stored the parts in here, then they'll be here. Okay, there's all the old bits, you see. The wheels. I don't know what size Rim Atlanta is. Let me have a look. It should be in my inventory now, I think. Yeah. Oh, boxy hell. Right, how do I find out the size? Do I put it... Right, there's your balancer. Ah, okay, so we know it's a 16-inch rim, and the ET is 0. 16-inch offset 0. Okay. So, as for the actual, I don't want to separate them. I want to put 4 new tires on this. So this is now going to go back. No, I don't want to sell it. I want to move it. Okay. All right. So now we know the size of the wheel. So let's get some really kick-ass looking rims on the back of this. It's not going to look great until we paint the car, and hopefully we can fix all the bodywork and stuff. I'm hoping anyway. But I want to get the car on its wheels, because otherwise how are we going to roll it into the paint shop and stuff like that. Maybe we can tune the engine at some point later and stick it on the dyno. Stick it on the dyno first, see what kind of power it's making. And then we'll put some nice stuff on and make some more power. Now yes, there's some nice wheels here, but I do have a plan for this car. So we're going to go with, yeah, have a spare one. So they are size 16 and the offset is 0. So we want to go with those. And we also want, suppose you do tires as well. Oh, Corvettes, right? Corvettes, where are they? These are Corvettes. That's how I know them. Okay, so we've got that. We need now tires. No tire shop. Now those Goodwin look nice. Oh, they even do the vintage ones as well. Would these look good on a car like this? I don't know. No, maybe, but I don't think I want to do it. These with the huge writing, that's too much. That's too much. I like these race tire, vintage tire B. Let's go with vintage tire Bs, and we want 2. Oh God, can I change the width for the rears? Put wider ones on the back. Can you do that? These are quite narrow. 165 is really quite narrow. Price goes up. $165 is really narrow. I don't know. Can I just buy any? And then the rim just stretches, you know, in the game it stretches to the size. I want to fit 255 on the back and 225 on the front, just like my BMW has. But I don't know if I can do it. It's going to cost me a fortune to try, but let's do it. And now we want to buy 2 that only has 225. It's a little bit, it's staggered front and back. So the 255s are going to go on the back, the 225 is going to go on the front. That's the theoretical plan. Whether that can actually happen is another matter. So let's try and put together 2 back wheels and see what happens. So we want one of those. And yes, a 255. Correct. Are you sure you want? Yeah, I am sure. Get it on there, baby. Oh, look at this. Oh, baby. Look at the size of those tires. Gorgeous. I wonder if the other ones are visually narrower. I wonder. Okay, now we're going to take that and we're going to put it on the balancer. And we're going to balance the wheel. Oh, it's got blue writing on. Well, I suppose that's not too bad because I'm going to paint the car blue anyway. Is that it? Okay. Let's stick it on the car, guys, and let's have a look and see what it looks like. God. Oh my God, look at this, guys, look at this! Get the hell out of there. Oh, it's gonna look the business. This car's gonna look the bomb, honestly. Because what I want to do is get it down, put some new fenders on, new door, new windscreen I think it needs, all the body panels, new hood, and then new trunk. I'm trying to use the American words. And then I was hoping the wheel would stick out a bit more, but okay. Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it is sticking out a bit more. And then, and it's white writing, not blue. Yeah, and then I want to spray it and then do the interior. Yep, I'm happy with this. I do have a vision in mind, but it doesn't mean it's going to work. Right, so let's install. We want to take that rim. We want to put another 255 on the back. This is gonna be awesome. That chrome's really shiny though. I mean, it's a bit too shiny for my liking, but it's okay. Gonna balance it. Probably don't have to, but if it's gonna have to be raced and driven in a spirited manner. What the hell? Toolbox. Yeah, as you can see, I've leveled up all the way. Are we done? We're done. Alright, let's put this wheel on the other side. And then that's the rear end done. So if you go to part map mode, it does say Rim Atlanta, but I don't have Rim Atlanta, so I can just put in, you know, whatever ones I want, which is really good. But at least it tells you what the default is, so I think that's a good thing. Trust me, guys, this car's gonna look good. I wonder if I can put a bonnet on here that's got a little bit, just a little bit of an air scoop on it. Anyway, so yeah, we need to start working on here now, don't we? We've got the engine done, I believe. I think the engine is complete now. There should be oil in it. And now we're going to go into part mount. As you can see, we've still got some front suspension parts to do, and then we've got to fit the radiator. So we'll do the front suspension. So we're looking at, and what's this? The sway bar B. So sway bar B, knuckle C, cross member E. Say it again. Sway bar B, knuckle C, cross member E. I'll never remember it. Sway bar B. Knuckle C. Is it? Has to be this one. I spelt it wrong, obviously. Yep. Cross member E. Right, I hope that's all the right parts. Okay, so right click, part mount. No! Don't you dare move the car. Supposed to be in... No! What? That's supposed to be part mount mode. Oh, you've got to focus on the car first. Right, alright. So, cross member E. Steering knuckle C. Sway bar B. Hello, Barbie. No, I messed up on the sway bar. Oh, did I buy the rear one? Whatever. Talk to the hand. Yeah, I can see the braking system now is available. Battery. What's this? Bottom suspension arm. Bottom suspension. There can't be any letters, otherwise I would have said it. I bet I ended up getting the wrong sway bar, did I? But I think I maybe got the rear one. All I can think that could have happened. To buy the damned ball joint thing. I need 2 rubber bushings. Let's get this in. So 2 rubber bushings and a steering rack. Bloody hell. Is it 2 or is it 4 rubber bushings I need? Get 2 for now. If I need another 2, I can buy them. It is 2. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. At least we can fit this. Join parts. Do I have to do that in a machine? Well, I need 2 more anyway. So let's try and escape out of this. Now to join the parts, Have I got a press thing? Do it? I don't know. The hell do you join the parts? Get that out of my life. All you can do here. Have I got 3 of these? Why have I got 3? Costing me a lot of money, this car. Right, either I don't know how to join the parts on the car, or there should be a machine somewhere in the workshop that can press the bushings in. But I've never needed that before, and I don't remember such a thing. So you click that, and you click that. Oh, there you go. See, confusing the real world with the game world. That's what I'm doing here. I'll get back to you in a minute. I want to do the other side. If you don't click on the car, you can't get to part mount mode. I'll click there, click on that to join that, to join that. We'll get there in the end, guys. We will get there. Now, double wishbone shock absorber. What's this? Oh, steering rack. Yeah, let's get that in. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, double. Oh my god, I need to write it all down, don't I? Just to speed things up a little bit. Let me just write some stuff down here. See if I can help make things go a little bit more smoothly. So we've got upper suspension arm. Then we need double. Give me a chance to write this, guys. Double wishbone shock absorber. Inner tie rod. Which I'm sure will need outer tie rods as well. Front axle, knuckle cover. Now the upper suspension arm needs rubber bushings as well. And then we have sway bar. Front end link B. Right, I think that's all I can see at the moment. Well, let's just at least get those and take it from there. Right, so rubber bushings, we need 4 of those. Then we need upper suspension arm. Not B, is it? I think it's just normal. Two of those. Then we have double wishbone shock absorber. 2 of those for the front. And now we need inner. Oh, let's just type in tie rod, it'd be easier. A tie rod. So we need 2 of those. And if there's an inner tie rod, well, we're going to need a couple of outer ones as well. Just to be said. The next one is front axle. Nickel? Knuckle? Neckel? Oh my god, come on! Knuckle. So we need 2 of these. Sway bar. B. 2 of these. Right, if I bought the right stuff, we should be able to make a decent amount of progress right here. So let's get the upper suspension arm in, go click, click, and click. Pop that on there. Lovely. Get the shock in. Oh, we need the spring as well. Oh, no. Double wishbone shock absorber. Well, clearly I bought the wrong thing. Didn't think that was even a possibility, but it looks like I have. Double wishbone shock absorber. What the hell did I buy? Let's get the tie rods in, and then we'll have a look and see how I messed up. So very difficult this because it's okay. Double wishbone shock absorber, and I have double wishbone shock absorber. Right, but I need a spring to go with it, right? I need the spring. The problem here is that it is not telling me what I need. And if I try and mount it, well, maybe the spring does come with it, and I've just got to go and put it in. Maybe they did bring the spring. Where's the machine? Ha, front spring. Oh, and I'm going to need that top bit then. But I don't know what it's called. Okay, so front. We need 2 front springs. Okay, we need 2 of these. And there's that top plate thing. I think it's called a top plate. We'll find out in a second, won't we? Yeah, that thing. Front shock absorber cap. So front shock. Those. Right, and that makes up the complete suspension. So let's put those together with the spring compressor and let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Done. And we want to do it again, right? Oh, it's pulling the spring out, look. Right, now we can go back to the car and fit them in, other side. ping. There you go. Sweet baby Jesus. Right, so the next thing here is the hub and the brakes and stuff like that, but I'm not going to tackle that because I want to do the other side the same as we've done this side. So we should have all that. We've got the brake booster up there as well, so got to get all that done. This should be just a case of just really just putting everything in already put together. That is, got the sway bar. I don't call it a sway bar. What do I call it? I have another name for it, but I can't. It's gone off my head. Drop links. Yeah. Anyway, so put this on here. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Very excellent. Very excellent. So front wheel hub. We need 2 of those. The car's going to cost me a fortune, but I love it. Front wheel hub. 2 of those. Again, we'll just concentrate on this corner for the moment, because at least then afterwards we'll have the entire parts that we need to do the other side. So let's pop this on. So now brake disc ventilated. Nice. Ventilated discs on the front and drums on the back. What the hell? Who thought of that? So brake disc ventilated. We're going to need pads then. And I think they're generic. So ventilated, we need 2 of those, obviously. And then we need brake pads, which I think they're generic for every car, so we just need those. Well, that's a pair, so we only need 2 pairs. And then we need a caliper. It's going to be this one, isn't it? Let's face it. Brake caliper cylinder. Come separate. It's going to be this one, because this is for Bentley, look. I buy these now. Do it like... Don't want to push my luck. So, brake disc ventilated. Brake pads. Brake caliper. And it looks like there's the cylinder goes around the back. But I'm just going to buy them separately just in case. Yeah, I'm going to buy these anyway. What the hell? I'm pretty sure we're going to need those. And I go with your gut feeling. Yeah, see? Bang. Because without the cylinder, not going to go very far. Because it won't be able to push the brake pads on otherwise. Right, we haven't got to the wheel yet. It looks like we need a front axle knuckle cover. Which I'm surprised it's letting me put on at this stage. But obviously it's within reach. We are missing a drive shaft there, aren't we? Oh, I've already got it on. Okay. I thought it was highlighted. It looked like it was highlighted for a moment. Right, why is it not highlighting the drive shaft? Because it's rear. No, but no, it has to. It has to. let's go to my inventory because I want to clear crap out that I don't need, that I bought without needing it, even though it's going to cost me an absolute fortune. Right, so I can see highlighted parts. Rubber bushing there, so I need 2 more rubber bushings. Okay, so we need 2 of those. Oh, you focus on the car with the left button. Okay, at the back. So what is a little bit disturbing here is that I'll tell you in a minute. Is that I need a wheel hub. Oh, wheel hub bearing? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't get the drive shaft in until you get the wheel hub bearing in. Right. Wheel hub bearing. Okay. Oh, God, my chair's collapsing. Now? Seriously? Two of these now. Ah, now it's ready for the... So there isn't anything that goes in here then. But how? How not? How is there no... I know it's rear wheel drive and everything, so it's all... the front's just connected by steering. Yeah, I suppose. Thinking of bloody things. There are no items to work with, that's quite true. So let's go and get the other side finished. And we can get the wheels on, and then we can bring the car down. So, what are we going to do here? Focus on the car. Right click, part mount. We good? Yeah, we're good there. Okay. Okay, disc. Caliper, pads. Caliper. If we join with this. That. Got a bearing. Got hubcap. That's it. So, oh no, not it. Not it. Not it at all. Go away. Really struggling with what to click here. Right, there is house. Millions. I suspect that there's quite a few houses. Right, so we've got to get that on. As far as I can tell, doesn't seem to be any other suspension parts or bushes or anything like that that needs to go on. So the next step then, try and figure out where I am. Now we're going to install front tires, which are a little bit narrower. But I wonder if it's visually narrow. It doesn't look it to me like that it is visually narrower. Right. Right, I'm just adjusting my chair. That's better. Because I do have a very broken gaming chair at the moment and it's making it difficult for me. Right, so let's take it away. Again. Okay, let's balance. Got little scales next to it, so you know which ones are balanced and aren't balanced. I love that little thing spinning off, that was cool. Right, now we use again, and as you can see it's got scales on it which tells you not balanced. And we don't want a wobbly steering wheel, do we? It'd be cool if it came up with actual data on here and you had to pick out your own weights and balance them yourself. But I don't actually know how to do it. So I guess that wouldn't be too much of use. I'll stick these wheels on then. I'm right clicking when I want to escape. Okay, now let's get this one. Stand back and add beauty to this machine. I'll be honest with you, those front wheels look small. But nothing to do with the 225 thing. They're both 16-inch. But look how much the rear wheels fill out that wheel arch. Here they look like, it looks like a toy car. But as for visually seeing the 3 cm difference, well, 1, 2, 3, 6. Same. But anyway, okay. That, I think, the underneath of the car done. So in the engine bay now, we need to buy things like radiators, the brake system, battery. What happens if when I go to paint the car, nah, it's not going to ask me to take all the engine out, is it? Of course it is. That would be silly. Right, so I need radiator C, battery, brake servo. Radiator C. Gonna start. Obviously, don't need to tell you that. Hey, lovely. That allows the car to stop. And this allows it to stay cool. It gives it its power. Right. What are we doing for the other bits? See, for some reason it's gone and got itself so close in now I can't see anything or anything. We good to go in the engine bay? No idea. The only way to find out is to move the car. I don't know if we'll be able to start it up or not. First time this car's been off the lifter in... I mean, I can't sit in the car because I haven't got a seat. So we need an interior now. Let's get the body done first. So front left fender, front left door, hood, trunk. Go. If I just go to the body shop, type in trunk, how do I know? Is it just kind of come up with Dodge Charger? Yeah, Dodge Charger trunk. Let's buy that and see if it works. So we need front right, we need all the door, I need everything. So front right door, okay. Back here. I'm just going to type in charger. It'll just be... So front left fender, front right fender, front left door, door. No. Good. Door window. Left side mirror. All this headlight stuff I'm going to have to put on. Oh, later. Front bumper. You got that glass. Tail light. Let's get everything. Right. I think that's everything. Everything that's chargeable. Like using the charger. Dodge Charger, chargeable kind of thing. Right. Assemble mode. Put on. Fender. Mirror. No. Headlights. We have, but maybe we need to go back into assemble mode for that. Actually looking like a complete car again. Headlight. Okay, to go back. Bumper. did we not buy? Didn't. That one. Now then. Now then. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't buy the rear window. No, I've already got one there, so I don't know if I need to. I'm gonna do move car to the paint shop. This will be my first time doing this. I have no idea if this car's going to look right. I don't know if it's gonna, like, if the badges are gonna look right, if the rust is gonna go, and if not, how do you fix this? Like, can you replace the trim? I mean, there's still rust on the car, but I don't know how to shift it. That it, just paint car. It's a bit naff, isn't it? Right, so color mixer. Right, metallic, matte, pearl, chameleon, chrome, metallic, livery. Oh, that might work actually, but it would have to be white. I don't know whether to do that or not. What's that doing? That wasn't. I wonder if I can set this later. So the color I want. To date manual. So let's go to saturation max. Well, nearly max anyway. Hue I want blue. Yeah. This is kind of what I went after. But I don't know whether to go with that livery or not, or whether plain. The white is really base. But you don't get other options. Like, the only time you get white stripes is on these vertical ones here. That's the only time you get them. I don't really want to go all general. That would just be a bit. Really nice blue, but oh, change camera. Now, does painting the car get rid of the rust? How do I do that? do you get rid of the rust and stuff on here? Do you? Do you have to buy a new shell? If you do, then all this patina. I thought the paint got rid of this. Oh, this is the muffler it's whinging about, is it? Because I didn't buy a new one. Let's put the interior back in. Oh, it's not interior disassemble I want. Interior assemble. Let's get it in there. Yeah, there are items to work, actually. Yeah, do have items. So, could be that we need to go shopping here. So let's just buy a brand new one. Gotta go into interior disassemble to get to there. So can I actually get in now? Now can I actually start the car? Doesn't want to start, and I don't know why. Don't think I've missed anything out. I mean, it hasn't got any fuel in, you know, but as far as I'm aware, I think there's a cable missing. And am I correct in thinking that it's not going to allow me to put it on? Yeah, I have to move the damn car to the lifter for reasons known only to the game. Wires, but it's the one that goes from the coil to the distributor. That looks visibly missing to me, so, but I don't see it here. I just see ignition wires. I think we have those, don't we? That'll be quite embarrassing if we don't. Yeah, but there's one missing here, look. This one. Why is that not even a thing? Why is that not even... Do I have the right ignition coil? And there's nothing highlighted here to say it needs a cable. But the cable that runs from there to there is just visibly not even there. From the coil to the middle of the distributor. This middle hole to here. Why not? Guys, I'm a little bit confused. Unless I bought the wrong ones. See, there's ignition coil B. Don't know why it's not starting. Well, visibly I do, because that's not there. And there's no cables on the battery. But I mean, stuff like this, it's crazy. Like there's certain things that are vital to be visible, like positive terminal, negative terminal on a battery should have a positive cable and a negative cable. A coil should have a cable. So because it's not highlighting there's anything here, all I can do is assume that everything's good. Yep, look at that, straight in, no problem. Fuel pressure is absolutely spot on. Starting. So, we go back to here, find things that it's not sure about, not bother about the window. Piston rings. Is it because the piston rings that I have are not new? I don't know. I can't remember whether they were new or not. I think so. Yeah, they must be, because the engine was built from scratch. I'm not sure about the exhaust though, to be honest. Got these ghosted items down there. Car value 62,000. So I can't start the damn thing. I don't know why. I'd like to know why, but I might just sell it. But I don't know how to fix the body. Like, how do you do this? You take it to a body shop, have them do it. This is annoying because I don't know how to start the car. I don't know why it's not starting. May not have fuel. But that's not the way this game works. It does miss things out. It does do shortcuts. Don't know how to diagnose this, guys. Really don't. That exhaust is grey because it's not brand new, but it shouldn't stop the car from starting. More annoying things of this game is that certain things won't access until you raise it up on the lift, which is pretty ridiculous. Yep, oil is good. Nothing it's screaming out for. All the belts are on. Cables, there's no cable from the coil, but I don't know whether that is normal. See, there's loads of cables, wires missing, and tubes and whatever, pipes. Cooling, there's no coolant pipes or anything. See, there's loads missing, so you just have to assume that that's the way it is. And yet, it won't start. So if we go into examine mode, or whatever it's called, the overview, whatever turns the car green. See, it's a pain in the arse, this is. There we go, that's what I want. This doesn't make any sense to me. Makes no sense to me, guys. Alright, if anyone knows why this car won't start, or how I can diagnose it, please let me know. Right, it seems that to get rid of the rust on the car you need this welder. So the welder was over the other side of the workshop. I brought it here, and then it said, do you want to, I pressed use, it said, do you want to use it on the Dodge Charger? It cost me $1,000, and check this out. Sweet baby. I'll bet it still doesn't start though. But we do have this, but I'm assuming that the battery in the car, which since I bought it new, is good. Oh baby, let's get it down off the thing. So she's done. She is done. I just can't start the bloody thing. So she's either not got any fuel in, I have no idea, but at least she's looking the part now. So, although I could do with some bigger wheels on the front. I don't like those rims, they're too small. They're like little toy cars. Right guys, I reckon I've figured this out. Fuel pump. It hasn't got one. So I've just bought one. So on the fuel tank we're going to go part mount. You see, it doesn't really show until you go up here, and then you can just see right there. There we go. Fuel pump. Fuel pump. So all those other things like cables missing, cooling hoses missing, stuff like that, that's all normal in the game. That's fine. The game doesn't mind that. I mean, in the real world, your car wouldn't have a hope of starting or lasting. But that doesn't matter. Just make sure you fit a fuel pump and you'll be all right. So now, yeah, man. Okay, so now, am I done? Well, maybe. Let's go here to custom gear box shop now. I don't know which one will go on mine, but yeah, you could. It's going to be a V8 overhead valve, right? So this one. Now it's easy to put this up on the ramp, take the gearbox off, fit this, and then we can yeah, check it out. Now we got it running, let's do one more thing. So we're going to move the car to the dyno to see what its power is right now. Whether I come back to this, stick a custom gearbox on it, probably will now. But now that it's in here on the dyno and it's running, let's crank it. Yes, of course, I'm sure. Okay, so factory power is 375 with 650 Newton meters. That's quite a solid amount. And this is a brand new car. Pretty much. All the engine parts are brand new, except for maybe an exhaust. Look at that, no gain, no loss. It's running full factory power. Oh baby. So, next step is going to be to put a custom gearbox on. I don't know whether we can put any other custom parts on, and maybe run another dyno on it afterwards. I'm going to move it to space B, I think. That should put it over here. Yeah, my baby. From a rusty old bucket to this. Okay, it's a bit Shelby Cobra kind of paintwork, but what can you do? Right, that is definitely it. And yes, I'll see you next time. We got it. We fixed the Jeep, we fixed the Mini, and I finished my project car. Wow. On to the next thing. Bye.